Guten Tag, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. Es freut mich sehr, Sie hier begrüßen zu dürfen. Ich präsentiere 50 plus Döner.
I definitely did not fix something the second that came up. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Welcome to 50 Plus Donor. I know what you're thinking. Jake's a ticking time bomb. Jake's a ticking time bomb.
I don't think you should be though.
I'm not. No. Okay, let me get this out of the way. No, I'm gonna wait for more people to come in here because I know people are gonna come in here being like, Jake's gonna crash out. No, not really. Welcome to 50 Plus Donor. We hope you are doing well. We have Calm already in the back room. Off stage, so to speak.
He's waiting in the green room right now.
And our patented 100% success rate Bundesliga matchmaking will happen. Look, he's in chat too. That is a dedicated guess. Wait, a Jake crash out. I did kind of clickbait you. I'm not gonna crash out.
He's not gonna crash out.
Big booty. You're gonna have to explain that one. You're here only for the meltdown. See, this is what I told you. I scammed you guys. W scammers.
This is how you get chatters. That's W clickbait. You're
That's
running
right.
the content game.
Hey, we're final after 4 years next week. Wait, what do you mean? Wait a sec. All right, let's get the schedules out of the way real quick. We're gonna do this real quickly. As you know from last time, or maybe you don't, the Bundesliga matchmaking takes a little bit. So it's going to be the vast majority of the show. But let's touch on the games of the weekend real quickly here. Bayern Bremen as a Friday game.
A little bit interesting.
Interesting.
With Friday energy added in. Bayern is the home team though.
But, okay, I have something to introduce to you.
Okay.
If you remember the last game, Bremen played the Friday game last week.
Right.
They have half their team out on, like, injuries or, like, they got, like, 2 red cards. Someone else got yellow card accumulation. They're missing, like, all of their people for this on a Friday. And Bayern might overlook this, right? Like, Bayern's got to sit back a little bit at some point, right?
At some point. Also, got to shout out Most State Dazzle.
I was just about to say, Most State Dazzle with the big tier 1 sub. Appreciate it, as always. The Big Joker will appreciate that, too. He's in here all the time. Any other games stick out to you? Let me scroll down a little bit. I know we were talking about this one before he came on.
Yeah, that one's a sicko watch if you want a solid, because this is a relegation battle right here. Both these teams hot in the relegation zone right now.
It would probably help if I brought up the table too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, this is a true sicko derby. Though after yesterday, I will say Wolfsburg Leverkusen is a teensy little bit interesting. Though Wolfsburg is not good at home this season. Leverkusen played literally everyone yesterday outside of Hradecki, and they only beat Cologne by 1. So
you're going into my crash out, Tom.
I am going to crash out.
But no, you bring up a good point about this game because Wolfsburg is not like a pushover team. Leverkusen played their like starting starters for 3 games in a row now. This is their 4th game in 2 weeks. So I think that's something interesting to watch. And then like theoretically Dortmund Stuttgart should be a good game, but we don't know what fucking Dortmund we're gonna get. It's just a home game.
This is first game under Kovac as well.
So they may get a new manager bunt, but I mean Stuttgart was pretty dominant in their Pokal game earlier, so I'm a little interested in that. But and then I think like, why isn't this scrolling down? I think maybe why isn't this scrolling down? There we go. I think maybe Gladbach Frankfurt would be a good one, just because like as we always say, Gladbach is our measuring stick team. Eintracht I think is way over it, but you never know. And I'm sure this is going to be a good game for literally no reason.
For no reason whatsoever.
Let me catch up with chat. With CG 2-5, there's no show tomorrow. Listen, I got over it. Motion for limited Jake Bowling today. I appreciate that, Mike. You have been promoted. Quite frankly, dearest column, you may like your team. You're not. Why is quite? Hey, you gotta talk to your boy here. He's doing negative PR in the chat right now.
Listen, we did give him Union Berlin in the middle of their slide. So, like, if he wants to...
We gave him the option to reject. We gave him the option to reject.
And outside of this, he is a Real Madrid fan. So, like, props to him for sticking with them even throughout the losing.
No, not at all. This is like side losing for him. He like will open SofaScore, see them losing, all right.
This is a taste of just feeling something.
Jake's team should unfortunately. All right, I'm not reading any more. Quite frankly, stuff.
He's getting close to the most state Dazzle school of banning.
Oh, very close. And then Frauen Bundesliga as well, since that is definitely Baccarino. The big one I think is Hoffenheim Bayern. I think we pointed out last show Hoffenheim doesn't have a single draw yet, so Bayern's either going to be locked in a win or a loss. And it's tight at the top of the table. I think we don't need to keep pointing this out, but I mean, and this is only separation because the first game of the second half of the season was Leverkusen and Frankfurt. So I think any of those three at the top, any of those four at the top, you got to watch their game. RIP Köln Frauen. Oh yeah, I mean that's why I didn't even mention that game. This is a Friday game, but there's not Friday game energy in that one. And then Zweite Bundesliga, we put it on. I don't think I would dox myself by going on here, right?
You shouldn't.
The only thing is that the Bundesliga copyright police might kill me, but I mean, they haven't gotten us yet. We'll go directly to the Zweite Bundesliga games. We have our weekly, federally mandated Hamburg game against Prussian Münster. And then we have FC Köln. Actually, it's going to turn into federally mandated Köln games soon. So maybe I shouldn't keep making that joke. But those are your two games. Do we think Köln is ready?
I think Köln is ready. You don't have any words before?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You think I'm going to crash out, but I'm not. I did go, if you were in the Discord, I was crashing the fuck out after that game. I'll say it. I was, in the moment, I was crashing out. And I was driving to pick up my producer from work, and I had a little think on it. I'm like, Leverkusen is one of the best teams in Europe. Leverkusen was at home. Leverkusen has only lost one domestic game in like 2 years. And FC Köln, number one in the Zweite Bundesliga, but the Zweite Bundesliga, came in there and got them to 2-0. Did you see Xabi Alonso on the sideline? That Negro was stressed the fuck out. It accepted. All right. Most State Dazzle, you're banned. I'll figure out to ban you later. Also, where's Dortmund? I didn't see Dortmund in the quarterfinals. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm sorry I had to shoot at you. I know you got stray.
If I was biased, I would have just caught a stray.
Yeah, if you were. But this is like really what it came down to, right? Because it's 2-0 up until like the 65th minute or something. At the end of the day, Leverkusen was able to sub in Boniface, Tella, all these like $40 million players, and Köln had to sub in fucking Tigges. I'm not gonna crash out on him because I already did on Blue Sky, but he's the worst player of all time. And then their other like 3 subs were either 18 years old or they just got to the team. Like you're not beating Leverkusen with 0 subs, right? So I think it was good. I think it shows this team that they can survive this bullshit in the second league, right? Like playing Schalke after a game like that is gonna feel like you're taking the Rock Lee training weights off. But I wish it had been I wish it could have won, obviously, but and like the way they did it was fucking unnecessary. But I still think it was a good game, so I'm very proud of them.
Mm.
And if I was biased, I would say fuck Leverkusen, but I will not. Let's bring Calm on, dude.
Let's bring Calm on.
Nobody wants to hear me talk about this.
Hey,
Calm, what
how's it
up?
going? Not much. Just so ready to learn about soccer and find a team that I like.
All right. Well, don't listen to Quite Frankly. He's got buyer's remorse, but hey.
Okay.
At the end of this, we do say if you want to reject the team nomination or not. So.
Okay.
Come
Yeah,
on,
so
tell us
before you
about.
get into that,
Yeah, before we get into that, tell us about yourself. How are you doing? How are you? What's your hobbies?
Hey, I'm calm. I am doing okay. I'm living life the best I can. My hobbies are making music, playing fighting games, and watching anime. It's just a majority of what I do. I've gotten really into Marvel Rivals, unfortunately.
I feel like everybody has fallen to the virus.
Yeah. Oh, my wallet's in shambles, but we're not going to. But yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite fighting game?
At the moment, it's Tekken 8.
Oh, so
That's my main game.
All right, we do need to. We are in Black History Month now, so we do have to touch on this rumor that's not a rumor. Do you agree that every black person can play Tekken?
Oh, 100%. The Tekken gene is real.
It's real. It
doing?
really is. You can drag any random black person off the street and they'll know how to at least do 5 combos.
Yup. It's playing Tekken and playing the bass. We can all do it. Let's not joke about it.
It's inherent. It's not even a stereotype. It is literally factual.
Mhm.
Anyway, happy Black History Month. Let's get to this matchmaker. So, this matchmaker is hopefully fun for you.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we are going to give you it's essentially 20 questions. You tell us there's like options on there, so we know what's important to you. What other sports teams do you like, just for advance notice?
So, I'm a big 49ers fan in football. That's just my football team. Basketball, I'd have to say the Cavs. I'm an Ohio guy, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I'm surprised you didn't just
You
get
got our
LeBron
first
James.
in the East.
Yeah. Hey, I don't like the place we just got good shit.
Oh my god. Just continue.
What else do I like? In terms of sports teams. My second favorite team is probably the Broncos. Probably Denver Broncos. So yeah.
Am I making this up? No, the 49ers never played the Broncos in the Super Bowl, did they?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
I'm thinking of Carolina at random fucking time.
Yeah.
All right. All answers are most important. So if there's like a tie or 2 of them sound like very similar to you, you gotta pick like one of them that like kind of micro do it and like be like, okay, this one's most important. We'll give you 3 teams. We'll put you off stream and me and Beeflem will deliberate. You have to leave the stream and mute it so that you don't get any ideas before we come up with them.
All right, I'll work on somebody else.
I will say, there are wrong answers on this, and we will let you know if you got one of the wrong answers.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And you are not legally bound to this team unless you sign the contract.
Oh,
So.
shit. Okay. Say less. Talk to me.
Let's go. Wow. Your team... Oh, we need to write this down, too. We did not do that very well.
I am taking notes
Okay.
on the side.
Wow, your team is pretty popular. What are they popular for? Does this team win a lot, stadium atmosphere, have a lot of history, and they are not popular, thank God?
Probably the stadium atmosphere for me. That'd be sick. If I go to see the team and and everybody in the stadium is popping, turn up. Let's go.
Turn.
All All right. Well, you saying that, you automatically are on the right path. I don't think you can possibly get the bad teams.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to see it.
Incredible. All right.
You just eliminated like 4 teams off there.
Oh, shit. Golly. Okay.
You just watched a game and they lost. How did they lose? They underestimated their opponent. We should probably explain Gumbo, actually. So, Gumbo time. It's like, oh, you're a Cavs fan. It's like Warriors 3-1.
Oh.
Do you have the video at the ready or the game?
Oh,
I do
Lord.
not. So I do have to send you the video, but there's a whole lore behind that. But essentially, that they are up 2-0 and then they lose the lead. Like, that's...
Yup.
It's basically a GIF. Like anytime that happens, it's riding with Gumbo without the top. It's somebody in a car driving with a big ass pot of Gumbo with no top.
Damn it.
Filled to the brim. Very close to spilling.
Maybe
That's
someone
crazy.
in chat will bring it up. But C, just not their week, or D, I did not know a team could possibly lose in that way.
It's I got a coin here just for this.
Perfect.
All right, it's A. They underestimated their opponent.
What in the two-face was that? You just had a coin at the ready.
That was convenience. It was completely coincidence and convenience.
Question 3. You love watching your team play because they usually play defensively, no defense, throw at everything at the goal. I don't care, they just need to win, or I prefer wondering if they are a serious team until the last minute of the game.
D, 100%. D.
Alright, well that part still spells out bad, so I'm not really sure. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You're in the U.S., sorry. We made this before. Anyway. You find
That's
out...
so real.
You find out it blank to find other fans in the country. A, easy. B, there's a few people. C, they would have had to live in Germany. Or D, I don't care.
Probably B. Yeah, B.
Okay.
Yeah, because if there's a few people, I'm like, cool. My team's got it like that. I don't talk to many people, but if I find the few people that talk about it, shit.
Well, you're already in one of them. We should give...
Mhm.
Is he in the Discord?
No, he's not in the Discord. I can invite him after
Gotta do that.
It's a Discord. Turn me up.
this.
Your team is about to go into the transfer window, aka signing players. What are they about to do? Spend a lot of money on big names, spend a lot of money in random countries, sign lower league German players, or D, develop their own players?
D. They trust their team. They develop their players. They work hard with who they got.
I'm already getting an idea. I don't know about you, B1.
I'm working on it.
It's starting to narrow in a little bit. Jointly, your team just came out of the transfer window. Who now hates them? Everyone, just the domestic team, so the teams in Germany. Some team I've never heard of, or their own fans.
If the stadium vibe is good, it's never their own fans. Probably some of the domestic teams.
Okay. I'm also not reading chat, so if there's any...
There is a colon. All
right,
there's more colons in there, but
that's match fixing. But so about winning, you're apparently embarrassed of winning because the Cavs are. Anyway, I want them to have won in the past and now. I want them to have won recently. I want them to have a history of winning, or I don't care really.
They should have a history of winning so that it at least seems fun, you know?
Okay, wait. B,
Okay.
and then C. I swear we're almost halfway through.
That's okay.
You have to
I
remember,
like
this is a patented method.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm into it.
You think that your fans have a neat reputation. You already said that ahead of time, so this should be easy to think about. What are they known for mostly? A, being likable. B, being intense. C, being loyal. Or D, there's a lot of them.
Nah, they're likable as hell. They're a vibe. Ugh.
How fun. You get to go to your favorite team's game. The city itself is so A, historic, B, fun, C, beautiful scenery, or D, new feeling.
Beautiful scenery. That's definitely the one.
Oh, by the way, you're at the game. The stadium is so A, modern, B, intimate, C, massive, or D, old.
Take it to the coin again.
Oh, man.
Old.
Mm.
They got a history of winning. They got good vibes with their fans.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is starting to narrow it down for me, honestly.
Okay.
Wow,
that's an
Sure.
old stadium. People been there.
I have
People been
some
there.
ideas.
I've got some ideas turning out. How are you feeling? So, well, let's do a check-in right now. How are you feeling right now, Colin? Do you feel excited?
Hey, I don't know who they are. I like my team. I don't care. Oh, they're hype, bro.
All right. Oh no, you're playing your team's biggest rival. It's sad that your rivals, A, are always in your team's way, B, don't really play you that often, C, are obsessed with your team in the bad way, or D, take your favorite players.
Probably. Ooh, this is a good one. Because, like, all right, hear me out.
Okay.
If they don't get to play my team very often, I 100% want to play them. Like, want to see that happen more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if my team is my team, they're not really in the way. Like, let's be so fucking for real.
Mm.
If they're obsessed with my team but in a bad way, that's good for me. But if they take my favorite players, I'm just upset. Now I gotta find new people. Ugh. So I think I'm going to go with D.
D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your team's got blank off the field. A, style. B, great social media presence. C, likability. D, German tradition with the implication of not being racist.
Hell yeah. I'll probably have to go with style.
Ooh. Okay, I already know number one for me right now, but we'll go through the rest of the questions. B-Flum, how are you doing on this?
I'm still cycling between a few different teams. There's some things that I like, some things I feel like I have to sacrifice for a couple of teams, but that's why we get 3 choices.
True.
Right.
It is unfortunate that your team's worst quality is A, a lack of desire to change, B, they love selling out, C, they suck, or D, the fans sometimes do some dumb shit. Not racist.
I'd say lack of desire to change.
That really sealed my number one already, so...
Okay.
Wow.
I care what team my team... I care what team my... I need to reverse that. I care what league my team is in. A, yes, they can't be screwing around with relegation. B, no, for the right team, it's fine. C, they can slip up sometimes, but they'll be back. Or D, don't care. Be very careful if you
Be very careful.
Fuck. Because here's the thing. If my team is my team, they can take anybody on. It doesn't matter the league. I'm going to go with B.
Okay. Wait, you haven't like watched soccer before, have you?
I've watched a little bit. but I don't know enough to like.
We may
You know.
have to be fun. I think you may have to explain the concept of relegation, so you're
Okay.
not blindsided.
So relegation basically is, so there's a whole hierarchy for leagues in Europe, outside of Europe, probably in like South America as well. Definitely not in America. That's a whole discussion for another time. But so like say the top flight in Germany is the Bundesliga. If you finish in the bottom two teams of the Bundesliga, you go down to the second league, the two Bundesliga. And if you're third bottom, you play the team that is third top in the relegation playoff. And then the winner of that goes up to the Bundesliga. The loser goes down to the second Bundesliga.
Oh.
So
The
that would
Bundesliga
be,
is like a top flight, a little bit more stability. You get more money for being up there, of course, as well. But like the second league is like technically lower quality, but like it's the best league in the world. It's pure chaos league.
and like
So
the ladder goes down to like ninth or something. So,
the ladder goes all the way down.
but we would not recommend you a team that would be in the ninth tier of. That would be Americana also put it very nicely. Imagine the Cavs finished bottom two and now they're in the G League, so that would be
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
Would you like to change your answer based?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they can't be screwed around and shit. Fuck that. Hey, it's my answer.
Okay, that took away the answer I was going to give you. I care that my team has Americans in it.
I don't care.
And some people, you might not know U.S. men's national team fans, but they're an interesting little bunch.
They are.
Your team's merch. It is A, easy to get from the U.S. B, it can be hard to get, but it has to be hot. C, exclusively German. Or D, I don't care.
This is a tough one. Actually, B. Because if it's hard to get, I'm gonna feel hyped that I got it. Like, come on now.
All right. Now that you know what gumbo is, what is your gumbo tolerance? High, medium.
You know what I am. It's high as hell.
Is this the last?
No, you just number the questions with me.
Why didn't I go back over this and make sure it's real?
It'd be like that for real.
It'd be like that, man. It's Monday. Your favorite team's mascot. It's somewhere in your house. A, that's concerning. B, that's fun. C, oh, that's awesome. Or D, yeah, because it came through a demon portal I summoned.
D. I have no questions. I don't need to know anything else.
Is it funny that I knew that answer before you even said it?
Like, come on now.
It is a fun answer to think about, but
Yeah.
God damn, how many questions are there in that? One of these teams is equal to what I like in another league. Oh, this kind of doesn't fucking make sense because you don't watch soccer. B-Fun, do one of these on the fly.
Okay. What would I equate Arsenal to? Arsenal, I would equate to.
I would say the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Arsenal, I'd say the Knicks. Real Madrid, I would say like 2010s Patriots or 2020s Chiefs.
Okay.
Celtic. Who would Celtic be?
I think like
Completely based team, but like good in their own lane, of course. Great fan culture.
like the Bills almost.
Bills is a good one. Bills is a very solid one. And then Venezia. Who's stylish as hell? Probably Utah Jazz.
What?
Turn up.
I'm thinking stylish as hell, bro. I'm thinking the hardest kits in the century, bro.
The Jazz?
The Utah Jazz. Those
We're gonna
mountain
have
units?
to have a discussion about that.
OKC.
We're gonna really have.
You think OKC has better uniforms than the Utah Jazz?
I didn't say OKC.
No, mostly Dazzle said OKC.
Oh well, mostly Dazzle's getting banned.
Actually,
so.
nobody in the NBA has stylish unis like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say recently.
Though,
I haven't seen.
Have you seen those All-Star unis that just dropped?
I have not.
Those are really good. And the All-Star game is in fucking Utah, bro.
I'm gonna have to ban you.
I might have to go to YouTube.
Okay, I won't say the Jazz. I'll say. Whose uniforms are tough as hell?
The dead Seattle Supersonics. We'll say
The
that.
dead Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
Good one.
Clem, would you like to explain this one?
50 plus 1. Oh, wait, he didn't give an answer for the last one.
I thought you did.
What'd you
Did
say?
I'd probably say B.
Okay.
Uh
Okay.
Oh Lord, guys.
oh. There you go. Oh yeah.
All right. 50 plus 1. Basically, it's a rule in German soccer where at least a majority of the team has to be owned by the fans. That's basically the TLDR of it. So
It's like the thing the Packers do, but actually real.
yeah. So there's basically every team has like a general membership. More or less every team. There's a couple of exceptions, which we definitely will not be giving you.
No.
But every team has like general memberships. You get vote in like the General Assembly or whatever, and yeah, it's basically just you're a part owner of the team.
I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's why if you wanted to go to one of these games, even if it's Bayern, top of the world, type Bayern, your tickets are only going to be like $40, no matter what.
Yeah.
Ish. Like to
Even
be in the supporter section, you it would be 40. So, and like
Gotcha.
Arsenal's is like 120 or something. So
Could be worse. I think that's pretty important, though.
okay.
I like that a lot because, like, it's true support to show. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you're not getting that support, maybe your team ain't that great. let me just be real. But yeah, I would probably say very important.
Welcome. We appreciate your time and energy. It is time for you to vanish and mute the stream as me and
Okay.
Beefum deliberate.
Thank you.
We will call you back in shortly.
Okay.
Who were you immediately thinking?
I was thinking Colm, but he did say that now that we talk, if pre-learning about relegation, I think he would not be very happy with
Yeah.
how unstable Colm is.
Agreed.
But he did. I mean, I still think if we presented Colm as an option, been straight up like, listen, this team is you don't know what you're gonna get. He seems
Yeah.
more like
I think
about
it could
the-
still be top 3.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's, we're gonna get like a perfect choice out of all of these answers. Like, he said, what did he say? He said lack of desire to change.
That is Colm for sure.
Yeah, but then he also said Real Madrid.
Yeah. That's
So,
Also, my bad. I haven't really read chat because I couldn't see it. I went Gladbach to Hamburg, and now I'm sure he's BVB.
honestly, I do think I was also thinking Dortmund a little bit. Because if we're talking atmosphere,
Lack of desire to change.
lack of desire to change, are they even serious? They underestimate their opponents.
Your rivals take your best player. We could introduce him to the Bayern Dortmund meme. That's not true.
Could not introduce him to the Bayern.
Only
Dortmund
thing
meme.
is, I feel like if we tell him the city, he would be so mad.
Yeah.
He'll be-
The scenery is not there.
Everyone's just putting their favorite team in this shit. Like Fauci Americana at Stuttgart. Of course you think that. Lack of desire to change. Stuttgart's changing every 5 fucking seconds.
They have to. They're losing all their players to Dortmund.
Please keep watching. Winning. They have a history of winning. All right, that's still Dortmund. I'm seeing it.
Style, hit or miss.
With
on
Dortmund?
On Dortmund, it's hit or miss.
Oh yeah, their last jerseys have been fucking ass.
Like the fan voted jerseys. I'm never letting a Dortmund fan choose my trip.
That's shameful. It's really shameful.
But when they do special edition kits, they do hit hard.
Freiburg is another one I was thinking about.
Freiburg is good. Freiburg is good for scenery, I'd say.
Oh yeah, Freiburg beautiful.
Freiburg is beautiful. History of winning is not really there.
What did he say to 3 again?
Are they even serious?
All right, Dortmund's back in top 3. Dortmund's back in top 3. Yeah, I would feel...
Schalke is into Bundesliga purgatory, and they also have the same issue with the scenery of Gelsenkirchen.
Oh, yeah, it's worse than Dortmund. All right.
Something I think we have to note as well is that he wants an old as hell stadium. I'm interested to know that was one of the coin flips. I'm interested to know what the second...
That is true. Wait, let's temporarily call him back for a second. He's looking at his phone. Oh, he muted the stream. So we're kind of fucked.
Well, if we bring him back in,
all right, let's jump scare him real quickly.
Let's jump scare him. Yo.
All right, we need clarification on one thing. You had coin flipped on the stadium thing.
Right.
What was the other answer that you were thinking? And I'll bring it back up for what it was. Here. What was the other option that you were coin flipping?
Intimate.
Okay. That helps a lot. Goodbye, Colin.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's at least start getting in top 3. Ken, what is up, homie? How are you doing?
Good morning, Ken.
I feel like here's the issue with Freiburg is I feel like Freiburg's going to be on our top 3 every fucking time. I feel like that's such an easy team to recommend.
Yeah.
That Real Madrid
fans also have to be likable.
That Real Madrid thing is fucked up. That fucked up our whole thing. I would feel weird giving him a second league team though.
I wouldn't give him a second league team, to be honest.
I'm gonna just put Cole now. I feel like
he said he can't be screwing around. Because as soon as I explained relegation to him, he was like, "Oh fuck no!"
What's the question again? I blanked out. We're talking about wait, which question in general? We were talking about like if he he was coin flipped on stadium of like, did he want an old stadium or a intimate one? If he's looking for some people to hang out with, though, Freiburg is a rough pick, and so is Gladbach. That is very true.
That is very true. If we're thinking about the teams that have at least a few fans, that's Dortmund, Bayern, Köln, Frankfurt, Stuttgart,
Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Oh, I think we're like Kaiserslautern, but I don't think
really?
Wait, no, Kaiserslautern's not. No, they're not very swaggy though.
Let's look in this tab.
Frankfurt isn't bad.
Frankfurt isn't bad.
Frankfurt at 3.
I would put Coln at 3 for me, to be honest.
Okay. Why did it delete that? I'll just put LOL. What are some other things people have said in chat? Someone said Schalke. No. Schalke, I don't think he'd be very happy with Schalke. Real Madrid is also 100% member owned. I did not know that. Where's your show, by the way, dude? We need that shit. You're leaving the people thirsty. Let's give him more Macia. I don't think he'll be very happy about that either. Gladbach coming back in mind. I'm gonna be unbiased and say no because no. Okay, but here, I need to explain this. He was so hyped about the fan thing. When have you ever heard someone compliment Gladbach fans on their atmosphere? That's what I'm saying. I'm not even being a hater. I'm just being realistic. Their stadium is old. They do have an old stadium, but I'm maybe 100% real with you. It seems like wearing their stuff and seeing the stadium fucking light up is his two biggest things. And Gladbach, I think, does the swaggy part, but not the other part. That goal song, that's not stadium atmosphere. I'm talking about, like, when you see the pictures of people, like, what is it Premier League fans say all the time? Limbs or whatever? Atmosphere and winning leads me mostly to Frankfurt. That's where I'm getting to, and I think I'm going to have to put them as my two.
Atmosphere and winning leads me mostly to Frankfurt. Do domestic teams get mad at them?
No, they never take domestic players. I'm trying to think.
Not
of,
a
like,
single person has said Bayern.
You.
Allianz Arena isn't old or intimate, in my opinion.
No. And there's not a few Bayern fans. So.
There's definitely more than a few Bayern fans. They do have the biggest history of winning. They do develop their own players sometimes.
Munich is an absolutely beautiful city. So.
Munich is a beautiful city.
But, like, I feel... Okay, here's the thing that I'm coming to, though. I feel like he's going to... Like, if we choose Bayern, right, he's going to see the atmosphere. Because he's never seen Bundesliga. So he's going to be like, oh, man, this is so cool. Bayern's so, like, into it. And then they're going to see... He's going to see a Frankfurt or a Köln and be like, what the fuck, guys? What are you guys doing? Or even a Dortmund.
Even a Dortmund. I'm tempted to put Dortmund at 2 for me.
I think that's a good.
For one, in good faith with the season that Dortmund is having right now, I cannot put them at 1 just to protect him. But, like, to be honest, if I'm looking at, I think he can sacrifice the scenery. Like, the area around the stadium is cool, I'd say.
I don't think he's like sightseeing exactly.
They have the occasional good jersey. Emma is not the most Demon Portal material out of the mascots, but like a solid B tier at the very least.
Oh, I guess my two teams have literal live mascots, so you can't really summon them through a Demon Portal.
They do develop players sometimes. Shout out to.
He wanted rare gear.
Maybe.
Ooh. But he did say if it is hard to get, he wants it to be swaggy. And I feel like Köln and Frankfurt are up there for sure.
Köln and Frankfurt.
What is with you and Gladbach most day? I'm going to have to actually ban you. Unbiased. Gladbach, I'm trying to tell you guys, Gladbach does not have... I want everyone in chat to tell me the last time they heard Gladbach having good atmosphere. Right now. Put it in chat.
Calling shift for Cali in 7 to 10 days.
And you know what? VfB Americana putting it up there. I am going to push. I'm rounding mine out. I think Stuttgart is 3 for me.
I can't. Where does Stuttgart play? Their stadium isn't.
It's not in. It's like this one of the biggest in Germany. But I
Yeah.
think in being there, it feels, and like if I was being Americana could probably help me out here. Being there, it doesn't feel big. I would say.
Yeah,
it, like
there's a
looks
couple
big
stadiums.
from the outside, but inside is not all that big.
Yeah, there's a couple stadiums that like I would say it's not intimate by like the literal definition, but like a la Stuttgart, I've argued Dortmund as well. Like they're still really like the front rows are still really close, and it's loud enough to feel intimate. Who am I gonna put at
What's your
my
number
one?
one? I'm so interested in what your one would be.
Who am I gonna put at my one? Rivals don't play often. This is gonna look really bad. I may have to bump Dortmund up to 1.
Unbiased, of course.
Unbiased, of course. I mean, we're both.
All right, so we put both of our alleged favorite teams as 1. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going. Dortmund are in 11th. Yes, they are. And they might even be low. No, they can't. Augsburg can't catch them right now. Yeah.
Well, because they do have a history of winning, they won't. Hopefully, they won't be screwing around with relegation. I'm still convincing myself on Dortmund. I need to pick a number 2. I feel like I can agree with you on Frankfurt too. I think I can agree with you on Frankfurt too.
Okay. I don't know why I just spaced out.
Because I think you can make the argument that you can summon an eagle through a demon portal.
I guess that's true. Cologne is 19th. I guess that's one way to look at it. They're a top 20 team still. I'm gonna actually, before I lock in, I'm gonna look at like the table to see if there's like a team I might have overlooked here.
I should do that too.
And one last look. I can't, in good faith, give them like a Wolfsburg, even though that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take out Frankfurt, and I'm going to put Bremen as 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm putting Bremen as 2.
Okay. What is Bremen's mascot?
A fucking demonic stork.
True. I'm going to stick with Frankfurt just for the variety, but...
You should pull up their crest. Oh yeah, I should like get that ready, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should like bring up their stadiums so that he can see. It's just showing a fucking blank stadium, like with people in it. I swear to God, Google is getting fucking worse by the second, man. Alright, we'll just pull that up in a second. Are we feeling locked in with these?
I'm feeling locked in with mine.
Okay. Let's bring him back in. Are we going to jump scare him again?
Yeah.
Are you back?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Hello. All right. We have some options for you, and we are going to show you their stadiums and their fandom, as that was pretty important for you. But
Okay.
for me, I should have put the actual fucking team in here when we do it. I put, and let me know if you've heard of any of these teams before. I have FC Cologne, Bremen, and Stuttgart.
Okay. I've heard of Cologne before.
I'm not going to react. I'm not going to react to that.
Okay. Massive. My teams I put are Borussia Dortmund, Eintracht Frankfurt, and also FC Cologne.
Okay.
Are there any that jump out now, currently?
Probably Cologne and Frankfurt.
I'm not going to react. Okay. So now that we have these options for you, what do you want to see? We're an open book for like the next 5 minutes. We want to see like their stadium atmosphere. Do you want to see their stadiums? Do you want to see the city? Do you want to see some players? Like, what would help you kind of choose through these?
Let me see the fits.
Okay.
What drip
Okay.
they got on?
Okay.
All right.
Right. That should be interesting.
All right. Let's bring up Colm first. I will not sell you because I don't have a favorite team. But
Okay.
I will say Colm does have a special jersey every year for what is called Carnival. It's essentially German Mardi Gras. They have made a special kit for that holiday every year since like 2015 or something like that. But here is a brief little snippet of their kit.
Okay. They kind of got that shit. Okay.
All right.
I see.
Bremen is also quite swaggy, I do have to say. That is why I put them on there. They come out with some heat as well. And plus, they're a pretty rare color in the Bundesliga. There's not a whole lot of teams that are good with green, so...
I will say that's one of my favorite colors, the green they got.
Okay.
Mm.
Wait, I didn't even see this one. Wait, hold on.
That's kind of tough, bro.
Wait, what the hell? Hold on.
Ooh, the pink.
Stuttgart also has some good ones. I will say, where's Stuttgart at? Stuttgart. They are obsessed with this like little band in the middle, but other than that, they've got some good ones. Pretty classic looking.
They give off like they dress their players like race cars, and I'm not about that.
That
You know what I mean?
is an insane read.
I'm not gonna say anything.
That's an insane read.
Where are they? Oh, Frankfurt. Frankfurt's got some good ones. This is one of their most famous. This is like one of the most famous Bundesliga kits ever.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of.
So they
They're
usually
sponsored
got
by Indeed. Get a job, chat.
they've got some pretty good ones. They occasionally come out with some. Like it's pretty plain, but when they try, they've got some really good ones.
I'm a big fan of plain stuff, even with the Indeed logo, so that's kind of fire.
What was the other one? Dortmund?
Dortmund, yeah.
You're gonna have to ignore the most recent Dortmund ones, but they're
very hit or miss.
They're very hit or miss. But when they
I will say, wait, if you go back up, they do special edition kits every so often. So like that
oh yeah,
the
this
third
one.
jersey in there. No, that was their away jersey. The one next to that was their special one for that season.
Oh yeah. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Oh,
There it is.
I kind of dig it.
That one has the design of the stadium. They did it all black a couple times.
Their kits are usually like you have to go pretty far back, like here, where they were just coming out with heat almost every year.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't know what happened.
Before they went to Puma.
They kind of dropped the ball.
3 more minutes left. What other things are you kind of considering now?
Who are the key players at the moment?
Okay, we go to transfer mark, our favorite place. We need to work on this transfer mark scholarship. What am I talking about? All right.
Ooh.
So here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Colm's in the second league right now, but I will. They're currently in first in the second league.
They're in first place in the second league.
Okay.
We're just go over transfer ban. We'll ignore that part. Their team's mostly younger. Like a lot of the people that start are like 20, 21 or something. He plays for a national team. He plays for a national team. He plays for a national team. He's incredible this year. He's not going to be on the team much longer. Damian
Damian
Down,
fucking
Black
Down.
American striker who's having a fucking year. He's a piece of shit, and he's on the national team, and he will be on the national team.
Okay.
Bremen. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have no fun
They're like
coaches.
8th or 9th in the Bundesliga.
Yeah,
right?
they're in the middle of the table, but still very competitive. Their big player is Marvin Duksch, but he's not going to be on the team much longer. He's almost 30. When did they get Andre Silva? The hell? Anyway, Justin Nimya is supposed to be one of their big future players. He's very, very good. He's good but hurt now and 31.
Wow.
They don't have a lot of like exciting young talent, but they do have a very solid squad. I think out of the things that like Stuttgart will be towards the top in terms of like, damn, these players are really good. Like, actually, you may not know them, but Dennis Undav is incredible. Dimirovic is a very famous Bundesliga striker. Voltamade is apparently incredible. He is 22. He just came out of nowhere this season. Justin Deal they actually got from Cologne. He's a young talent. Chris Furyk is very good. Enzo Lowe is very good. Like this. If you're looking at squad quality, this is a high quality squad. Then we got Frankfurt. So they actually just got rid of their most exciting player for a lot of money. One thing you have to know about Frankfurt, don't get attached to a striker. They sell them every year for a lot of money. But he is very, very good at Ekitike.
I've heard of that. I haven't seen his name. I've heard of him.
He was on a team called PSG before. Mario Götze is one of the most famous German players ever.
Scored the winning World Cup goal.
Sean Ozun is about to be one of the best German players ever. Hugo Larsson's a really exciting young talent. I can't believe he's only 20. Timothy Chandler is one of the best Americans to ever play the game. And he's just chilling on there. I don't even think he really plays. And yeah, that's them. And then lastly is Dortmund. Dortmund has a great squad. Like, I'm sure you'll know the names, but they kind of don't know what they're doing right now.
This falls into the are they even serious tier.
Yeah. Like, these names, if you tell it to someone who knows soccer, they're like, oh yeah, I know that player. Collectively, they don't know what they're doing right now. But Saber Guirassy is an incredible player. Jamie Gittins, I don't think you should get too attached to.
He's one of the sauciest wingers in the Bundesliga right now.
And I don't think he's going to be on
We
the
do
team
not
much
deserve
longer.
him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gio Reyna is one of the most famous U.S. men's national team players ever, but he's also in the hospital all the time. And then who else? He's an interesting fellow, to say the least.
He's suspect.
We do have to warn you about that.
Nico Schlotterbeck.
Yeah, Ryerson is pretty good.
Ryerson is fun. Schlotterbeck is very fun.
But
Gregor Kobel, arguably, if you ask me, unbiased, Gregor Kobel is the best keeper in the world right now.
No, he's
But-
not. Are you fucking serious? All right, we're gonna have to All right. Based on this, is there any team after the totality of what we just looked at? What sticks out to you?
Okay. So for Fitz, whoever was rocking that green, that staple green,
Bremen.
beautiful. And I was also going to say them for a team. So wow.
Oh, all right, let's go. Hey, all right. Well, I do want to leave you with this. Bremen's fan atmosphere is incredible. Maybe I should. What? What is that first Bremen High School marching band? All right, whatever. There we go. Where are they particularly? Oh yeah, maybe. That's
For us, it is.
But yeah,
Right.
the whole stadium gets into it.
Wow.
They've got a great home atmosphere. So if that is who you're picking, you did not make a really bad choice at all.
Hell yeah.
Are you sticking with this?
Let me see Frankfurt's atmosphere.
Frankfurt is very known for being. There's a term in German called Rademeister. They give it to the people who have.
What the hell?
Their fans are also kind of dumb, but they all are.
This new
Honestly.
city to watch one foot.
Also, shout out to this guy, I guess.
This reminds me of the Cavs.
I guess we might as well. We might as well run the show a little early. Dortmund's extremely famous for their home atmosphere.
Ooh.
Like they're. I mean, they got one of the biggest stadiums in Germany for a reason. Like they can fill that. What is
Germany, I
music?
think.
That's a vibe for real.
Yeah, and they do stuff like this. Really, every team we suggested to you does this stuff. I'm gonna toot my own horn here. Colin's also pretty crazy. But basically, every team that we suggested to you has that kind of stuff. So, after seeing that now,
I think I'm gonna still go with Bremen.
all right,
All right.
that's not a bad choice. Do you want to legally bind yourself to this team? So what? I don't think I have the contract. So let me bring this up real quick. And yes, we do have a contract.
We do have a contract.
have a
Yes.
Oh Lord.
While he's pulling it out, while he's pulling it up, shout yourself out. Let him know what you.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, shout yourself out.
Oh yeah, shout yourself out, bro. You're a streamer. Come on, bro. You gotta give him a foul now.
Shit. As y'all know, the Monster Hunter beta is about to start soon.
Woo.
I will be on that shit. I don't know if I'm gonna light up stream for that. I don't know the actual times it'll be up. I actually gotta look that up. But this weekend, if not tomorrow, I will be streaming that, if possible.
We also gotta trade Steam IDs after this, actually.
100%.
Also, if I may tease, if you love dumb little silly events on the Twitch space, Calm runs a thing called the Riz Olympics.
Yes,
Where,
he does.
You get contestants. He gets contestants to showcase their Riz. So if you want to see more about that, follow the Twitch, follow the Blue Sky. You may see a familiar face there too. Who knows?
Oh, it's gonna be a good time. We're setting up. We've got our events going, or started off already. All that's left is to make everything and see who's coming. So, come on.
And if you don't follow him, I will know, and I will punish you. All right, contract. So, on the above date, you don't actually have to sign this, but we're just showing you this. If you are legally bound to this, you will get these. You will get these protections from us, 50 plus donor. You will not be made. Wait, what? Why did I put that there? I haven't looked at this in a while. All right, you have all rights to brag about winning something, which I don't. Oh, Bremen's still in the Pokal, so they can still win the Pokal.
They can still win the Pokal, yes.
You'll be exempt and protected from people asking you about dumbass questions like name the roster in 1954.
Okay.
And you will receive the 50 plus donor info pack that I completely forgot about. I still have to send that to Quite Frankly, but I think he knows what that's about.
Okay.
Should you receive any external pressure, and there are people out there, 50 plus donor will offer you their banter and protection services for the length of his contract. However, if you sign this and get the 50 plus donor protection, and you give up on the team, aka you're like, fuck Bremen, it will be revoked. You will have to give us a 1 month sub, and you will have one post publicly shaming you. Do you want to sign the contract?
Hell yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay. 50 plus donor matchmaking, 100% legit. Definitely
Yeah.
not a scam.
Turn me up.
All right, I'm actually excited. Bremen's a good pick. Bremen's a very good pick.
Especially right now.
And they're
doing
playing
pretty solid right now.
Colm. They're literally playing tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah!
They're,
We love to see it.
But they are playing. They are playing the.
Don't ask who they're playing.
Yeah, don't ask who they're playing.
Nah, they gonna beat their ass. Don't worry.
Hey,
Yeah. Good luck.
All right. Colm, anything else you want to close the show out with? We appreciate you having on in your time. I know it was literally an hour, and you spent most of it not even on the stream, but
I've been chilling. I've been reading manga. Y'all peep that new chapter of Chainsaw Man? Banger.
I'm anime only on Chainsaw Man, unfortunately.
But we gotta have you in the Discord. We gotta have you on with other shit, man. We love you, Colm. B-Flame, anything you want to close out with?
Of course, the original slogan: "Always watch Friday games." Ignore
games.
the facts that we were definitely unbiased with our number one picks, and it worked out because he didn't pick either of them.
He didn't pick either. But we thank you guys for watching. We will have next week is the anniversary. We're still figuring out what we're gonna do for our 4th anniversary.
Okay.
And yeah.